Hi, Jon Watts here from the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me at Drayton Park Golf Club, and today I'm in my swing studio, and what I want to discuss is a topic of the start of the downswing, how we can shallow out our downswing. I've done some videos on this before talking about the role of the lead knee and the working of that on the start of the downswing, how we should actually be holding position with our right knee while our lead knee for a right-handed golfer is pushing out towards the target and round to the left to help shallow out our downswing. What I want to go on to today is a really simple at-home exercise that you guys can do and feel to get that club shallowing on the downswing. We see with so many golfers, in fact it's a fault of mine, that when I don't pay attention to it, my downswing tends to get a little bit led by my upper body and that shaft tends to steepen. And we get into a number of different issues and difficulties from there, especially with our longer clubs. So what we're really looking to try and do is shallow out our downswing. And what you'll see with the elite golfers is they go back on one line, and 95% of them are actually coming down on a slightly underneath plane line. So that club is actually shallowing out on the downswing. Now, a lot of golfers are worried about getting trapped or stuck behind them, and they're the golfers who tend to get the club behind them, but they don't use their lower body well enough to try and square the club face. So yes, the first move is to shallow out that downswing. The second move is to rotate the body well enough towards the target that we get that club back to the ball on an in to square to in path. As I said, I've got a really good at-home exercise for you to feel this, and I've got two versions of it. So you're going to stand, and I've got the wall behind me here, or the netting behind me. Great to do at home in the house using the wall either in the house or the outside wall. What I would suggest if you're using an inside, nicely painted wall is that you put something over the end of the club. A sock works great over the grip end because you're going to be holding the club the wrong way around, and it's the grip end that's going to be dragging down the wall. Now what you don't want is a black rubber grip dragging down obviously a white or magnolia wall. So just putting something over that works great, and you can use this inside the house or obviously on an outside wall. So you're going to stand with a mid-iron. I've got a 6-iron here, about a foot away from the wall. I've put a ball down just as a focus point, and you're going to hold the club the wrong way round. I want you in good golf posture, and your focus is definitely on the golf ball. Now you're going to wind up for the backswing, and on the downswing, what I want you to try and do is drag the grip end of the club down the wall. Okay, it's a brick wall behind this netting, so I want to feel every bump on the way down. Now, of course, what we're looking for on the downswing when we drag that club down the wall is we don't want our posture to change. So we're going to actually get to the top of the backswing, and as we start dragging the club down the wall, I want you to feel like there's a slight squat with the knees. The real move, as I said, is that right knee holds position, that lead knee is pushing out towards the target a little bit. So nice and slowly back, drag the club down the wall while these knees are separating apart. Now we can work into the golf ball correctly and keep turning through. A slight change of that, a slight adaptation to that is just to grab, this is a gym ball, a core stability sit-up ball. Could be a small one, could be a football. Anything that's squishy is a great exercise where you can feel your hips push into it. So yes, you're going to be a bit further away from the ball. So this makes the drill a little bit more over-exaggerated, but I'm a big believer in trying to over-exaggerate in your practice exercise to really change what's happening in the real golf swing when we put a golf ball there and a target. So, same exercise. As I swing back, it's my right hip that's pushing, or my trail hip that's pushing into this gym ball behind me. I'm going to do the same thing, trying to drag that club down the wall. And as I do that, I want to feel like both my bum cheeks are pushing back into the ball. That's the sensation I get with that squatting move. So wind up to the top, squat and drop that club down the wall, and now wind that left hip into the ball. So the pressure into this ball behind me, it's my right hip on the backswing, my trail hip. It's both bum cheeks pushing backwards at the start of the downswing while I drag the club down the wall. And now it's a wind into that left side. So I call this a squat, and drop, okay? So we're squatting and allowing that club to drop down that wall to really help me shallow out that downswing. With any of these exercises, I would do some of it and then hit some golf balls, then go back to it, then hit some balls. So let me just fire one away now that I've got that feeling in place. So I'm lucky here with my GC2, an HMT launch monitor, so I've got all the club data I really want to look at my swing path. And I'm pretty happy with that. A nice high draw. The data will come up on the screen for you. But it definitely got an in-to-out swing path. It will come up now. So the path was 6 degrees in-to-out. So I created a definitely in-to-out swing path. I hit that nice high draw. Definitely felt like I managed to get that club dropping, shallowing out on the downswing, which is a great power move for all you golfers that are too dominant with your upper body on the start of the downswing. I hope those exercises help. If they do, please make sure you post some comments below, give us a thumbs up, and do subscribe to the channel for all the other content coming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks, guys.